Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of TCG Talk, back today with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing a market watch, so to speak, for the Ninja class for the upcoming set Mistveil. Kind of give you what cards I think you should be looking out for, what cards you maybe should pass on, what cards you should wait on, and try to give a little bit more insight as someone who's played Ninja a lot and just seeing what Zen does on face, maybe some of the cards you can think about, especially if you're new to the class or new to the game and you're just trying to get an understanding of maybe what card you should buy at a single level before the set comes out. So hopefully you enjoy it. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoy your stay. If you're a long-standing supporter, thank you so much as always. Feel free to check out the Discord and the channel membership down below. So we'll get right into it. So the first one, and honestly the most marquee one, I want to get this one out of the way, is Tiger Stripe Shuko. So Tiger Stripe Shuko is very good, obviously, and I can say with confidence, in my opinion, that barring Mistveil having some broken arm piece that Zen just has to run, I'm pretty sure that Tiger Stripe Shuko is going to be Zen's main arm piece. You could use breaking scale, so if you don't want to spend the money to buy, minimum $60 arm piece just to play Zen, that's completely fine. Luckily, Ninja has a common equipment and breaking skills that literally is equivalent to some people's legendaries, right? It has Battle 1/1 and gives a combo card +1 on a one-time use before it pops. So really, really good. However, Tiger Stripe Shuko for Zen, if Zen ends up, so no matter which way Zen goes, I think there's two ways we could see Zen go. He could go similar to the Kitty Katsu route where he's trying to do a lot of tigers and have these crazy chain enders that do this crazy thing. But Brian Gottlieb's, please go watch it. I'll try to remember to put it in the description down below. If you go to the 25-minute mark of his most recent interview with Hamish on Push the Point, they start talking about Zen. And watch the whole thing, but definitely go to 25 minutes if you want to hear this. He says that, and quote, like Zen is, he was talking about Katsu's combo lines and how combo has evolved over time. And combo originally was, you did one combo, then another one, and then Bonds created this very consistent combo that could really mess your opponent up with Dishonor. And he said that Zen has combo lines that mess your opponent up even more than the Bonds line, even more than Dishonor. According to him, it messes your opponent up and basically, he said, basically wins you the game. Now, whether Brian was being a little bit, fun with it or whether he's being serious, you could tell on his face like he had experienced it in testing. So because of that, I think that Zen's going to be a hero that wants to weave in combo lines, right? Like play Crouching Tiger, play this card, play Crouching Tiger, play this card, play combo card. And so because of that, you're going to get a lot of value out of Shuko. So again, unless he gets an arm piece that's just insanely broken, Shuko is going to be really good to pick up. And honestly, as far as price, you've already missed the boat a little bit, to be honest. Like this card back in February, Rainbow Foil was sitting at about $30, and that's where it sat about the last 6 months. It was as low as 29, but pretty much sat, around 30 bucks. Now it's equal to the price. The Rainbow Foil and the Cold Foil are equal in price, which I don't understand. So if you're going to pick this card up, pick it up in Cold Foil. It's the cheapest Rainbow Foil is $63. Cheapest Cold Foil is $75. Just spend the $13 extra and get the Cold Foil if you want that. But if you like the Rainbow Foil better, that's fine. But if you're going to play Zen and you have the money to spend, I would pick this up now. I don't think it's going to go down any. You might get lucky and it might go down to 50, but if this card is even remotely playable in Zen, it's not going to go any cheaper, in my opinion. So, but if you don't want to spend the money, go get breaking scales. It's completely fine. On to less marquee items that don't cost as much. Some of the key ones that you probably thought of, but some people that are new to the class or new to the game might have not. Flex Calls, I think, is a good option. I don't think you have to buy every Crouching Tiger card. I think the new combo lines are going to be pretty integrated with Zen. I think you're going to want to run them, and with this set being a blue card matters set, your reds I think are going to be extremely premium, but these cards are cheap enough to where even if you don't use them, it won't hurt you and you'll have them for later. Flex Calls is really good. When it hits create a Crouching Tiger in your banish zone, you may play it this turn. Just another way to make tigers. And if your combo lines are all about weaving tigers and you don't have the chi to pay to go get a tiger and Zen's ability that turn, this could help supplement your combo lines, which is really, really nice. It's pennies on the dollar. Even at Rainbow Foil, you can get a play set for $1, $2 plus shipping. Really, really good there. Then we have Growl Red and Growl Yellow. So these two are only in the Round the Table kit. So if you don't own the Round the Table kit, that's like a $40 item. But if you just care about the Ninja cards, I think Red Growl and Yellow Growl both, especially if you're on a Shuko game plan, might actually be pretty good. It's a zero. It's basically in my opinion, Zen's Ronin Renegade, where yes, it's the least impactful 0 for 3 he has, but it's one that's just, you know, is so integral with his kit for consistency. Having a 0 for 3 that says, you know, when this attacks next Crouching Tiger, you play this combat chain, gets +1. Doesn't have to hit, nothing. Just gives it +1. So if you activate Zen's ability, you don't have to, you know, you don't have to rely on Shuko to give it +1. And if you play a yellow one for 2, then and you activate Zen's ability, then your next Crouching Tiger gets +2, right? Because one from Shuko and one from this. So really, really cool. I think both of these are definitely worth it. I mean, a playset of Growl right now is only going to cost you about $3. Maybe 4 or 5 if you have to do from 2 different sellers, counting shipping. But I could easily see this card going up to like $3, $4, $4 or $5, just because of it's not as readily available because it comes in the round the table kits. So I think this is definitely worth a pickup. I think this and Flex Claws are the 2 easiest common related cards to pick up for Zen specifically. Then we have Tiger Swipe. This one is interesting. We don't, again, like I said, we don't know if Zen is going to be like this long chain and then he wants to, like, you know, he wants to like hit with a big chain ender, or if he wants to weave attacks in and out. But Tiger Swipe honestly is the most powerful one we have right now. Playset only costs you about $12. I don't think this card's going to go a whole lot down price. As you can see, it was what, $1 a piece before the announcement of Zen. It went all the way up to $6, and now it's slowly climbing back down. If you want to wait a week on this, it might go back down to sub 4. You might get around $3 a piece, which would be good. So maybe you wait a week on this. Wait until the spoilers that came out this week die down about Chi, and then maybe look at this. I would say like mid-April, like April 12th, April 15th timeframe. I think you could pick this up as a play set for about $10, which would be really, really nice. This is Breaking Scales. I meant to put this right after Tiger Stripe Shuko. So this is the premier option if you want to spend $60. I do think, barring a new arm piece, this is going to be Zen's main arm piece. But if you want to save a little money and still have a very powerful arm piece, Breaking Scales, honestly, in my opinion, is the best common equipment in the game. One of the best. It is, if you put this up beside new legendaries in the Assassin and Ninja class, it literally holds its weight. It does the same thing. So definitely try this out. It's 5 cents. You can even get the foils, like the rainbow foils, which that's what I have. I don't have the cold foil. I'm not that crazy. About 50 cents, and it's really nice. The foiling's like on these gold bands. It's really, really cool. So definitely get this up as a budget option for Tiger Stripe Shuko, or you can get Shuko and Scales, because if threatening that combo +1 is more impactful than the value you're going to get from Shuko, it's going to be really hard, but it could. That might end up be good having both as an option. Next one, Roar of the Tiger. This one has gone way back down, thank God. It was at $1 a piece, and then the Zen announcement came and it went to $11, and now it's slowly climbing back down to $6, but you can see it's slowly starting to level out just a little bit and stay there. So I think it's going to stay around $7 to $8. You might get lucky like Tiger Swipe and it goes down like $1. But I definitely think that this card's going to stay in the $6 to $10 range. Similar to Tiger Swipe, I would wait a week. I would wait 1 week right now, because the worst case scenario is it goes up $1, and then at that point it's whatever. But you might get lucky post these cheese spoilers like mid-April, and you can pick this up and get it for, you know, I could say maybe $6 a piece, maybe $5 if you're super lucky. But I think it's going to stay around $6 to $7. So maybe wait a week on this and Tiger Swipe before you pick those up, in my opinion. The next one, and this is the one that's interesting to me, is Head Leads a Tail. I'd pick this up right now. This card literally, I don't know if it's going to be an auto include by any means, but this card literally was 75 cents, and it's slowly going up. It's now $1.13 at the minimum. I would get this card now. If Zen has any combo line that has to do with playing a bunch of Crouching Tigers all at once, this card is a mini Art of War, right? This card is literally a 1-cost 3-power Art of War. This doesn't let you draw. You just get half of the Art of War effect. It is very, very good in a Crouching Tiger build, specifically. It is very, very good. Definitely worth picking up at a 3 of. Like, I would literally go to the Star City Games right here, or wherever you buy your cards. Get 3, for $5 and call it a day. At worst case scenario, it's not used in as much, but you have a very powerful card. This is a power creep card. Like, if we ever have a ninja or in general that cares about playing a lot of the same card, this card's going to get really, really nutty really fast. So I definitely recommend picking this one up for as cheap as it is. Next one's Ancestral Harmony. So I wanted to bring this one up, not necessarily because of Zen, but more because of Ninja. If you want, so I wasn't sure where Ninja was going to go prior to Zen being announced and revealed, right? I didn't know, are they going to stick with combo? Are they going to, because it seems like to me what they're going to be doing is they're going to keep the same mechanic for every, not every, but they're going to keep a similar mechanic for every hero in a class, but they're going to change the way that mechanic is used, right? Like stealth from Yori to now new, combo from Katsu to now Zen, and spectral shields from Prism to now Enigma, right? I think they're going to keep the same like gimmicks. I mean, I don't mean that in a negative way, just gimmicks, but use it in different ways. So because of that, if Ninja ends up just being a combo clash for the most part, barring like a crazy hero, then this card is only going to get better all the time, right? At worst, it's a 0 for 3, 0 cost, block 3 blue. You can pitch it for Kodachis with Katsu. Zen, who knows if he'll care if it's 0 cost, probably won't. But it's a blue, it's a 0 cost and blocks 3. And at worst, this card is a 1 for 3 blue. That's literally the floor of this card. Even if you miss, you're not playing this card when you don't have a combo card. So even if you miss on the banish, it gives you +1 value to one of your combos, which could make the difference sometimes. And then also at its ceiling, I think the most I've ever gotten out of it is a +9 value. Like I've banished a Descendant Gustwave, which is now +4 value. And then I've played like a whelming off of Surging into a Bonds, went and got a Bonds, used my last resource to play Descendant that I banished. So now we're sitting at +6, +7 from Bonds. Then I went and got another bond. Like I just looped it and I got like +9 value off of this card. This card is worth the money, in my opinion. If you are going to play Ninja and you want to like semi-dedicate to the class and it be your main class and you're interested in it, I definitely think this card is worth just picking up, right? It all depends on your financial situation. If you want to spend if you only have a certain amount of dollars, definitely get stuff like Mask of Momentum, Breaking Scales, even Tiger Stripe Shuko first. But this is a card you want to pick up eventually. It was as high as, the normal was as high as $8, $11, $12, and then the foil was $17, and it slowly went down, and now it's boosted back up just because of the Zen announcement. But as you can see, it's going back down right now. Over the past month, it was peaking at 10, and now it's down to 8. Maybe wait one more week on this. See if it will go down to like $6 to $7, and then pick up a play set. If you're wanting to play Ninja, if you know Ninja's gonna be your main one. If you're not sure if Ninja's gonna be your main class, you can wait a little bit on this. But I just wanted to bring this up because now that we're pretty much confirmed that combo is like the mechanic for all generic ninjas for the most part, other than Phi, I think this is a worthwhile investment in my opinion. Same thing with Ancestral Empowerment, literally the same thing. If you're going to play Ninja, if it's your main class, you need 3 of this card. This card's ridiculous. It's a block 3, 0 cost attack reaction that gives your attack +1, which is huge in Ninja, and lets you draw a card. So it replaces itself, it blocks 3, and it gives you +1. Literally everything you want to do in Ninja. This card's an automatic pickup. It doesn't. If this card was $10, I still would probably tell you to pick it up. But you can get a playset for $15. It's super cheap in comparison to like other power cards that other heroes have to get. Definitely recommend getting this. That's where I would go with that. Some kind of different cards that I think are good to get. One is Salt the Wound. I think you should get a playset of these if you're just playing Ninja in general. I don't know if Zen's going to use it exactly, but it's always nice to have a one of Salt the Wound. If you ever have a Pouncing Links plan with Katsu or even with Zen potentially, who knows? This card just like is really fun. It's a fun card and it's a good card to run as a one of. It's a 0 cost that can pitch for Kodachis in Ninjas where Kodachis matter. It blocks 3. And most of the time, I would say most of the time, it minimum attacks for 4. Most of the time. I've had this card attack for like 8 to 10 plus before. So definitely try it out. It's better in a Kodachi list for sure. But I think getting 1 or 2 of these definitely isn't your first purchase. And this is the round the table version. It's 70 cents. You probably can get this even cheaper. Like if I just do Salt the Wound. I didn't even realize that I picked the round the table version. So yeah, 14 cents if you get it from Crucible War. Definitely pick it up. Definitely think it is worth the money in terms of, a good, solid, fun Ninja card. Next one specifically for Zen is Tiger Eye Reflex. I think getting a playset of these is worth it. It's as low as it's ever been. It's only $1. It was like $1.60, and it's going down even more. You could even wait a week on this, just like Tiger Swipe and Roar the Tiger. Maybe wait one more week on this. These might go back down to 50 cents. But if Zen cares about making Crouching Tigers in order to like combo out more powerful effects, what better than to block 3 and create one, right? And if Zen ends up not being a Kodachi ninja, then this thing gets even better, because the biggest drawback to this in Katsu is it can't pitch for Kodachis because it's not zero cost, right? It doesn't have a cost. So if you eliminate that downside, it becomes just a block 3 yellow that's able to pitch for other things that not Kodachis, because it does, pitch for 2 resources that, can do other things. So I think it's very good. It's only like $3 a piece. It's as low as it's ever been since it came out. And I think it's a good time to pick it up. The next one, which is a very interesting one, and it's one that I don't have a backing to, it's just my opinion. We have seen Find Center referenced 2 or 3 times now. We have a art that is called Find the Center for the new set. This is a blue-oriented set, and even in the trailer they reference Find the Center, right? I think there might be a chance where Find the Center gets some type of alternate play line in the set. I don't know that for sure, but in my opinion, the card is low enough in cost to where I'm okay with telling you to buy it. If I were you, if you don't have it, I would buy Soul Bead Strike and Crane Dance. They're pennies on the dollar, less than $1. Like, it's going to cost you probably $2, $3 to get a playset of both, if that, and that's counting shipping. And then Find the Center is $1. You can get the regular for $1. You can get the unlimited edition rainbow foil, or the first edition rainbow foil, for $10 if you want to be super crazy. The unlimited edition rainbow foil is about $7, but you can just get these in regular, non-foil for $1 a piece. I think it's smart. It might turn out to be nothing, but for $3, if Find Center ends up being very good and we can make Zen State tokens pretty consistently, good Lord, this card will go back up to being like $10, right? If you look at it over the past year, it probably hasn't gone up a whole lot. The rainbow foils went up, I think, as much as it looks like $2 or $3, $5. But this card is such a fun card. It's such a powerful card. Even post errata, now they can be blocked by equipment. If they have a way of making it unblockable, this card all of a sudden becomes very, very good. I think it's interesting to pick this up and just wait and see. Now, if you just want to wait until the set comes out, this card might spike to $5, $10 maybe, so you can wait. But I just think this is a cool card to pick up if you're trying to spec into Ninja. 4 left. So Blazing Yori is an interesting one. It's 50 cents for the regular version. You don't have to get the Marvel. You don't have to get all that crazy stuff. If Zen becomes meta and Ninja becomes meta and you're playing Ninja, this is a good card to have. I used to use this back when Phi was very good with Katsu. If Zen ends up having some like difficult chain with Crouching Tigers that messes your opponent up, I'm assuming the Chain Ender is going to be the most impactful card, right? As is most good combos. So having Blazing Yori in your sideboard for that mirror to where you can just say, here's 5, block 5, right, is very, very, very good. So it might not be 100% used, but for 50 cents, if you're playing Ninja and you think and Zen ends up being good, this is going to be a card that's really fun to have. You don't have to pick it up right now. Again, some of these cards are just for you to think about as you're going through and picking up your cards, but that's where I would go. Next one that's very interesting is Pouncing Paws. I do think, barring a new boot, Breeze Rider Boots is probably going to be Zen's card because he cares about combo. However, Pouncing Paws is pretty interesting. It's from the Tolarian Community College kit. It's only $1. It has Battle Worn 1, which is very nice for us, so you don't lose the block value from Breeze Rider Boots. And you get to create a Crouching Tiger in your Bannerstone. And again, if Zen cares about creating so many tigers in a turn in order to turn on his Chain Ender, not just Tiger Swipe, but any Chain Ender that cares about multiple Crouching Tigers, this card could be really good. And then also, if you play, like, let's say there's a big play line where you're wanting to go like Growl and a Crouching Tiger into something else and a Crouching Tiger into something else, and you're wanting to weave like 3 or 4 attacks. If you're playing Shuko, if you play Growl into a Crouching Tiger, it'll buff that Crouching Tiger. And then if you play another attack, and then you can activate Pouncing Paws at instant speed, create your second Crouching Tiger after you create your first one with Zen's ability, and then now that one gets +1 because of Shuko, and you can continue your chain. So it's a way of extending your chain, which could be very impactful depending on what you're trying to do. So I think this card actually might see play. Who knows? It all depends. I think Breeze Hunter Boots, until we know more, is still the number one, and Breeze Hunter Boots is only like $5. But this card's very interesting, and I'm very excited to see where this card goes. Next one is Crouching Tiger Marvel. Wait on this. Please wait on this. Please don't buy this. I think, well, Crouching Tiger's definitely getting reprinted in the set. It has to. It's a token. But I think we might get some type of alt art treatment with Crouching Tiger. I could be wrong, but I think this card's going to go down once Mistveil drops. I think we're going to see some type of alternate art Crouching Tiger. It might not drop a ton, but I think it will, if you wanted this version specifically, wait until the set drops. One, to see if you have another Crouching Tiger you like the art of better, but two, because I think this might drop down in the 30s or 20s once we get, if we get another like extended art or alternate art Crouching Tiger. Definitely wait on this. People are still buying it at $50, which is just insane to me. Just wait. I mean, this card, like, if you look back, this card was $20. Not even. I think it was less than that. It was like, yeah, less than $20 back in January. And now, you know, it's sitting at the cheapest copy is $47. Cheapest verified seller is, you know, almost $50. So definitely wait on this card. And then the last one, I think this is going to be the most, next to Tiger Swipe, the most relevant card you can play, specifically the blue, but you can get the reds too. In Zen is Pouncing Key, right? Being able to extend chains. It's a blue block 3. This set's probably going to really care about blues. So being able to have this card is just really nice. It's pennies on the dollar. Get the blue and the reds, but I think the blue is going to be the most playable out of everything. Definitely look to pick that up. So hopefully it's helped. Again, not all these are like market watch per se. It's more of things to think about. I think some cards that people aren't thinking about. One is Fine Center. I think is a cool card to, you know, kind of spec into, but you can wait on it. I think Pouncing Paws is a cool card you could spec onto if you want to, or if you want to wait on it. And then again, the biggest thing for me is like stuff like Ancestral Harmony. I think that's only get this if you're trying to invest in a Ninja and you want to play Ninja. And then one that people just aren't looking at is Head Leads a Tail. I mean, even if you just look at sales data, like there are people buying it pretty consistently, and the price still isn't going up. So definitely pick this up before it gets too crazy. But hopefully it's helped. If you enjoyed this type of content, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. If not me, it's totally fine. Go to another Flesh and Bug creator, leave a like, comment, subscribe on their stuff so we can get more people seeing this game. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time on TCG Talk. Thank y'all so much.